That 71 we had on Sunday, that could come back.
It was so nice. It was beautiful too.
Yeah, it was really nice. But another season starting. I know that there's a lot of excitement as there is every year. But is there a different excitement for you when a new season starts with a new group of girls?
Yeah, I think every year presents its own excitement. I'm really excited to see this group compete, as I am every year. But this is a special group. They've really committed to continuing to push our program forward, but they're holding themselves and each other to a whole different standard. And you can just feel this. It's just a really special group. I know a couple of our girls have said it's a special vibe. They have a sense of maturity about them. They have the mission in their eyesight, and they're not going to stop until they accomplish that.
I asked Autumn this, but I know the past couple of years we've talked about, getting recognition for Arkansas and continuing to put this program on the map, but it kind of feels like that's here this year. People know who Arkansas is and what you guys are about, but do you still play with a little bit of a chip on your shoulder?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think whenever we have individual accomplishments or recognition, it is a huge statement to where Arkansas softball is, but we still want to shoot to get that for the team. I think that it doesn't motivate us. I think it just shows where we are, but we just focus on what we do and continuing to push our particular group forward, and those things will come or they may not. We can't really control that, but what we can control is who we are and what we're going to be about every day.
As a coach, how do you balance that? You've got a team that's preseason ranked top 25, and that's great, but you strive for more. And as excited as this team is for that, you guys continue to want more. How do you kind of balance that message?
We honestly don't spend much time on it, to be completely honest. We haven't talked about that at all. I think looking at our preseason ranking for our conference, I think they have a little chip on their shoulder and want to prove that they belong higher than that. But we have to work and we have to prove that. So we know that those don't really mean anything. It just comes down to how we compete on the field and how consistently we show that we belong there.
Autumn's a senior, Mary's a junior now. Their growth as they continue to get better on the mound for you, where do you want to see them take that next big step this year?
Well, they're such a good 1-1 punch. I think that they do an incredible job of setting such a great tempo for the team, a great tone for the team, but continue just with that maturity and that leadership of it's all about the team. It's all about, if Autumn doesn't have a great day, then give the ball to Mary. If Mary doesn't have a great day, give the ball to Jenna. We have a staff. I think this is the strongest staff that we've had, and I expect them to lead that.
What are you looking forward to when you start this season in New Mexico? Just kind of what you want to see from your team, and if there's any kind of boxes you want to check when the weekend is over.
Well, I'm just real excited to see someone else in the other dugout. So that's the big thing. And just, there's going to be adversity in weekend one, when it's the first weekend out and in games. And I'm just really interested to see how resilient we are and how we handle that. That's going to ultimately be the testament of how strong we're going to be this year.
Well, and to kind of bounce off of that, you put the schedule together, the non-conference schedule. How do you think that helps competitive-wise to get ready for the SEC?
Well, every game prepares us. Every game presents a new challenge and a new opportunity to compete together. And so I think the non-conference schedule is tough. It's tough this first weekend. The opponents are tough. The setting is tough. And I think that this team, more than ever, they're ready to embrace that challenge.
Oh, well, one more question. This isn't softball specific related, but today is Women in Sports Day. So just exciting again. This program and the women's track program and the women's basketball program and women's sports on this campus right now is thriving really, really well. Just what's it like to be a part of it?
Well, it's just such a special athletic department altogether, but all our sports are doing really well, and it's just such a supportive environment that it's unlike any department I've ever been a part of the support from sport to sport and student athlete to student athlete is unmatched by I think anybody in the country.
Awesome. Did I get it? Good. Okay. Thanks.
Cool. Thanks.